Okay, we're back with the National League today. Got the Cubs now and the Mets in Chicago. Should be a pretty good game here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take Chicago in this one as the underdog. It's not easy going against Jacob deGrom, but I think the Cubs are in a good spot here. Good pitcher on the mound, good home pitcher on the mound for them. And they faced deGrom before and they had some success. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Cubs on the plus money line. Yesterday we won with the over in Toronto and Kansas City. That was pretty easy. I do have another MLB pick out there. So we've been running pretty well right now. You know, we're up a few units, so we can't really complain. And let's just continue to push forward. It kind of seems the theme I'm running right here is we just can't complain. Just got to keep running and get some positive units. So let's see how we do on this one. All right, Chicago Cubs. Right now you can get some pretty good odds with them at about a plus 116, and I think that's great. Any sort of plus money value on a team that's due to break out should have some confidence because they've hit deGrom pretty well and a decent home starting pitcher. I think that's a good value to go ahead and take Chicago. That place is absolutely going to be rocking, kind of like Toronto was yesterday. Let's go ahead and let's talk about deGrom. He comes in on the season. He's been fantastic. 2.54 ERA, 0.98 WHIP, 205 strikeouts, 14 and 8 on the year, and he's been great. I mean, overall, he's been one of the best pitchers in baseball. He pitched great against the Dodgers. Not one of the more dangerous offensive teams in the National League. I think the Cubs got some hitters, though. Like I mentioned, deGrom, he's had his struggles against Chicago. In 10 innings against them, just over 10 innings, he's allowed 12 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 times, both losses against the Cubs. So Chicago should come with a lot of confidence against him, even though deGrom has been pitching really well. For Chicago, you got Kyle Hendricks, good home pitcher. Overall, he comes in 3.95 ERA, 1.16 WHIP, 167 strikeouts. He's 8-7 on the year. He pitched pretty well. He pitched decent in the playoffs, and he should have some confidence against the Mets, against them this season. In 1 appearance, 6 innings, 0 earned runs, just a few hits. So he should come in and pitch well. I think, New York, they've caught a little bit of lightning in a bottle here, but I think that can turn really quick, especially going to Wrigley Field now. I just don't anticipate them having as many quality at-bats as they've had in New York. So, yeah, I like Hendricks to have a good quality start. Offensively, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the Mets. They come in on this season. They average 4.22 runs per game. They have an OPS of 710. They hit for 243 as a team. And, they're decent. And they've been hot recently. I think away from New York, though, they are, I just don't think they're going to be as hot. And Hendricks is a good pitcher. Again, this always comes back to the value. Plus money line, Chicago in Chicago. Just deGrom's been so good. That's why the odds makers have to make him a favorite. It makes perfect sense. Still, I like Hendricks to pitch well against them. Chicago, bats have not been hot, but I expect them to really break out today, even against Jacob deGrom. All right, let's talk about Chicago. They come in. They're averaging 4.24 runs per game, OPS of 719. They hit for 243 as an average. So both these teams, not really high average hitting teams, but I think Chicago's doing. They should, like I said, come in with some confidence against a pitcher they've had success against. All right. Not surprising with deGrom on the mound. The Mets are the favorite. Still, I think the value lies with Chicago here on the plus money line. Now, look, guys, deGrom could come in, throw 7 shutout innings, leave it to the pen, and they win the game. I mean, it really could happen because he's that good. But I think value-wise, Chicago at home, they've had success against them. I look for them to really ratchet things up today at the plate. Be patient, good quality at bats, and get some hacks in there. And, I like Chicago to win this game. Plus, it's good at plus money value, which I always like. So that's going to be one of my MLB picks today, and I wish you guys luck on your plays of the day.